Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of my demo. This is going to be me trying to drive around, maybe explaining the system for upgrades. Well, actually, I won't really be explaining the upgrades because I don't totally get it myself, but I will try to demonstrate the menus. What else? I'll show you the keyboard commands and how to view the controls and things like that. I did have someone ask me to play the game with a keyboard, so I will do that in part 2. And sorry about that, I whacked my knee on something, if you heard that. So let's go ahead here. I have the game running, and...
Status line recording.
Okay, I am recording, and let's go here.
Forza Motorsport.
So... instead of using the D-pad on the controller to navigate, you use the arrow keys on the keyboard. So if I go down arrow,
race, cars, driver, media, store, settings, exit to desktop.
right, you can do that.
Settings.
If I press the enter key, that will choose options.
Settings, driving assists, global assists presets, custom, sets all of the driving assists below to create a driving experience that matches a preferred difficulty level. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, are reset to default, escape close.
And as you can tell, now that I'm using my keyboard, it's giving me hints for the keyboard controls, not the controller. So if I go to the right with the right bracket, which is the same as pressing the right bumper.
Accessibility, visual, world colorblind filter, gameplay and
if we
HUD, audio,
keep going here.
sound mixer, master output, 100, adjust the basic video, benchmark, use a predetermined
graphics,
track and set
keep
of
going.
dynamic optimization.
Keep going.
Use the J and L keys to navigate the following text by chapters. Setting dynamic optimization to custom will allow you to override settings pre-selected based on your
Okay,
detected
I'm gonna
hardware.
hit escape
Benchmark.
and
Opening
right
bracket
bracket,
previous video calibration, performance.
right bracket.
Controller, advanced controller options, layout, default layout 1, select which control layout to use. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, escape close, return customize layout.
So, if I press the enter key here,
Unlock Gaming UI window. Gaming UI window. QE.pages.txt entry page grouping. Please provide a unique name to rename the file.
it says please provide a unique name to rename the file.
Hit rate 60. Gaming UI window. System menu bar. System collapse.
Well, I'm not going to have it read, but I think that lets you change the name of the preset. I'm going to hit escape.
Forza Motorsport.
Layout, default layout 1.
Now we go to the
Select
right
which
arrow.
control default layout 2. Default layout 3. Default layout 4. Default layout 5. Default layout 6. Default layout 7. Default layout 8. Default layout 9. Default layout 10.
Whoa, let's check out this one. So if I go down,
Gas, right trigger, accelerates the car. Brake, left trigger, slows and stops the car. Hand brake, X button. Steering left, left stick left. Steering right, left stick right.
actually these
steers
are the
right.
same controls.
Edit, shift up, B button. Shift down, A button. Clutch, left bumper, acts as the rewind, Y button. Pit entry assist / reset to track, view button, pitting and reset. Edit to assign your preferred button for this function.
Okay, so that's my phone. So I think there are a bunch of layouts, and I guess what you can do is you can choose a few of them that are pre-populated or create your own. So if I go back up here,
Hand, brake, gas, layout, default layout, default
go back to
default layout 1,
this is 1,
default layout 2,
this is 2.
gas, A button, accelerates the car. Edit to assign your brake, B button, slows and stops the car. Hand brake, X button. Steering left, left stick left. Steering right, left stick right. Shift up, right bumper. Shift down, left bumper. Clutch, left trigger, acts as the clutch pedal when assists are set to manual with clutch.
And
Edit to assign your preferred button for this function.
these are different. Now if I go back up here,
Steering,
Just
layout,
press and hold.
default layout 2, default layout, gas, right trigger, accelerates the car, brake, left trigger, slows and hand brake, right stick down, steering left, left stick left,
Right.
layout, default layout 3, select which control layout to use.
So that's how you do that. Now, if I go to the right again with the right bracket,
Advanced controller options, steering axis dead zone inside, 0.24. Use the J and L keys to navigate the following text by chapters. This sets the size of the inner dead zone for steering. Raising this dead zone means more steering input is required for the car to start turning. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, are reset to default, escape close.
so this customizes the controller.
Steering axis dead zone outside, acceleration axis dead zone inside,
Excuse me.
0, acceleration axis dead zone inside, acceleration axis dead zone, deceleration axis dead zone, deceleration axis
So
dead zone outside.
you can look at these yourself.
0.95. Keyboard, advanced controller options, layout, WASD and numpad, select which control layout to use. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, escape close, return customize layout.
Now you have different layouts. This is the default, so if I go down,
Gas, W, accelerates the car. Brake, S, slows and stops the car. Hand brake, numpad 0. Steering left, A, steers left. Steering right, D, steers right. Shift up, numpad 9, shift gears up when using manual transmission. Shift down, numpad 7. Clutch, numpad 8. Rewind, R, pit entry assist / reset to track, P, pitting and reset. Edit to assign your preferred button for this function.
and just like with the controller, there are different layouts. You can customize them. So if I press enter right here,
Bind pit entry assist / reset to track. Make an input to bind it to pit entry assist
Say-
/ reset to track, replacing P.
maybe
B
I want
button
it to be
cancel.
I.
Pit entry assist / reset to track, P, I. Pit entry assist / reset to track, I, pitting and reset.
So now
Edit
it's
to
I.
assign your pause, escape.
And then you can
Pauses the game.
save.
Switch camera, tab, cycles through primary camera views. Look forward, return, switch camera, look
All right, so
forward.
we're gonna
Edit, confirm save,
cancel out of that.
save, and apply, revert.
I'm gonna go back to
Return select,
revert.
escape, home, raise.
All right.
F view car, return select.
Now, that's how the controls work. I'm pretty sure with the controller you can map the buttons. Like if I grab my controller, and you might be able to hear the cat in the background. Sorry. Let's use the controller now.
Cars, driver, media, store, settings. Settings, driving assists.
And I'll use the
driving
right bumper.
assists, global assist, access, audio, sound, basic video, dynamic optimization.
Now
Use right
here
thumbstick
it
horizontal
gets stuck
inputs to
here
navigate the
at
following text by chapters.
the dynamic optimization.
Setting
I'll hit B
benchmark.
to go back.
Video calibration.
And go to the right again.
Controller, advanced controller options, layout, default layout 1, gas, right trigger, accelerates the car.
Now let's say
Edit to
I want the
assign
gas
your
to be
preferred button
A.
for this function.
So I'll hit
Bind
A.
gas, make an input to
And
bind
I'll
it to
hit A.
gas. Gas, right trigger, brake, gas, a button, accelerates the car. Edit to assign your preferred button for this function.
So that's how you
Left bumper previous
customize the
group,
controller.
right
I'm gonna hit
bumper
B,
next group. Confirm save, revert,
revert.
home, slanted 90, race.
So
F view car, return select.
let me put the controller back up here on top of the computer. And let's see if I can race. Now, actually, before I do that, let's show you how tuning kind of works. Like I said, I don't really know how this works. I haven't really played with it. I don't know if I really want to. I may. Basically, the cars have different stats, and don't ask me what they all are because I don't pretend to understand them all. But there's performance index PI, which I think is how good it is. And I believe the higher the value, the better the car is. You've got different stats like braking, how well the brakes work, acceleration, how quickly the car will accelerate, things like that. And you buy these upgrades with car points. Now, my understanding is you get car points by driving, and you also have to gain additional levels with cars to get new things, and you get car experience by driving. And I think the better you are at driving and the quicker you can complete races, the more car experience you get and things like that.
Cars.
So we go here to cars.
Buy cars. My cars.
We go to my cars.
My cars. Slannon 92. Aston Martin. Car
So let's
column 2.
go to the right with
2013 Aston
right bracket.
Audi, car column. Audi. Bentley. BMW.
Wait.
Audi. Aston Martin. Acura. Car. Aston Martin. Car column 2. 2013 Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. Car level 1. Your Aston Martin discount 0%. 0/5 max level cars. Opening bracket previous group. Closing bracket next group. C jump to tab. V filter. F sort. RC details. Escape back. Return select.
Actually, let's go with a car that's a
Audi.
little
car
higher
column
level.
3. 2018 Audi number 44 R8 LMS GT3. Car level 4. Your Audi discount 0%. 0/5 max level cars.
And let's click on this.
Changing car. Loading. My cars. Slannon 9258. Credits 720,250. Level 1. Prestige rank 0. 2018. Audi. Number 44 R8 LMS GT3. Drive type. RWD. PI. 828. Car class. R. Speed. 5.0. Braking. 6.6. Handling. 6.8. Acceleration. 5.8. Race in free play. R toggle card. Escape back. Return select.
Alright, so that gives you the stats. I believe RWD is rear wheel drive, so I think that means most of the weight is concentrated in the back. Again, I am not a car techie, because obviously not being able to see, I have very little use for them aside from getting from point A to point B, and I'll just get people to drive me. But there are different stats that control different things, like how well they can turn at different speeds and things like that. Like I said, though, I am not the best person to ask about that, so someone with more knowledge could perhaps lay this out in the comments or something. But if I go down here,
Design and paint. Race and free play.
so you can race this,
Design and
you
paint.
can paint it,
Upgrade and tune. Place in car
you
bay.
can tune it.
Upgrade
Let's look
and
at this
tune.
real quick.
Upgrade and tune. Current performance 828. Event limit performance -001. Available car points 800. Used car points 0. Performance. Install parts that directly affect performance. This can be a minor adjustment or completely transform your car. Escape back. Return select.
And if I go down,
Tuning. Slight adjustments to various parts on your car with a big impact on how it drives. Typically, these are made with a particular track or race in mind. Setup Manager. Load and share your own saved setup, or find one made by the community to suit your needs.
you can make presets, I guess. Again, I haven't really checked into this.
Select car. Choose another car to tinker with.
So let's go back up.
Tuning. Slight adjustments to various parts. Custom tuning. You can tune virtually every aspect of your car's setup, including tire pressure and downforce, gear ratios and differential, suspension, steering, and braking. Higher level upgrade parts unlock more tuning options. OK.
And I'll press the
Return
enter key.
select. Escape. Tune setup. Tires. Tire pressure. Front. 28.5 psi. From low to high. Acceleration. 0 to 97 km per hour 3.800 s. 0 to 161 km per hour 6.800 s. Quarter mile 10.817 s. Top speed 187.1 miles per hour. Braking distance 97 to 0 km per hour 85.3 feet. 161 to 0 km per hour 216.3 feet. Lateral G 97 km per hour 1.46. 193 km per hour 1.70. C Setup Manager. F Test Drive. R toggle. Escape back. Opening bracket previous group. Closing bracket next group.
So if I go to the right arrow,
29.0 psi. From low to high. 29.5 psi. 30.0 psi. 30.5 psi.
Right.
Tire pressure, rear, 32.5
Here's the rear if we
psi
go down.
from low to high. Use the 33.0 psi from low to high.
And if I press the enter key,
Acceleration. Apply setup. Apply current setup. OK. Return select. Escape cancel. Tire pressure, rear, 33.0. Tire pressure.
I think I saved
front,
that.
30 point. Upgrade and tune. Current performance, 828. Event limit performance, -001. Available car points, 800. Used car points, 0. Performance.
Okay,
Install
so
parts that directly affect performance.
let me
Loading tune and upgrade.
get out of
My
here.
cars, Slannon 9258. My cars, Slannon 92. Loading. Home. Race.
Okay.
F view car. Return select.
So you can do things like that. You can buy components with car points that do things. Like I said, I'm not going to go through it because I don't understand half of the stuff in there, and it would take forever to go through it. And I think what you guys want is to know how to drive. So let's take a look at that.
Race.
So let me go in here.
Career. Build your legacy. Build, tune, practice, and perfect your driving skill in this ongoing and ever-growing solo career mode. F view car. Escape back. Return select.
So this is the career mode. I guess you can compete with the computer and try to be number one, and I guess there's like trophies or something. I don't really care about this.
Featured multiplayer. Overcome the competition. Scheduled series and events bring drivers together from around the world to compete.
Right. So this is an online like competition multiplayer where I think you play with people that you may not necessarily know. I'm probably not going to do that because people would probably wipe the floor with me, and like I said, I'm not competitive. Not really.
Free play, any car, any track, the fastest way to get on track. The only place where you set all the rules.
This lets you play on tracks, so you can choose the track, you can choose the car, you can customize things like crazy. There are tons of customization options. You can control the weather, you can control how many computer players you play with. There's a whole bunch of things.
Rivals, target your next challenge, just you, the track, and the ghost of the next best driver. Post your best lap on each leaderboard to show what you're made of.
I think this is solo play as well, but this is like a time trial thing, so you can compete with players, and there's like a board that you can post on and say, oh yeah, I'm better than you are. Again, I don't really care about that.
Private multiplayer, custom events, good company, play with your friends and set the pace. Includes the many options from free play, plus multiplayer only event settings.
Now, this is the primary purpose, or this is the primary reason why I bought this game, to play with people. Now, I don't have a whole lot to play with right now, but hopefully that'll change. This is like free play, except you can customize it and play with your friends, basically. And the way this works is you add people to your friends list in the Xbox platform. You can invite people, you can join people that have created events. You have chats, so you can voice chat. Pretty sure you can send chat messages too. I'm not really sure how though. This is what I'll try to cover in part 3, assuming I can get some people to help me. And those are all the modes. Now, I'm not going to go through career, because quite honestly, I don't care about career, but let me try to show you some things here.
Rivals. Free play, any car, any free play, quick event setup, pick a car, pick a track, go race. The fastest way to get on track. Includes basic event parameters, including number of opponents, race length, and weather. Escape back, return select.
So, this is a quick way to get started.
Advanced event setup, any race you can imagine. Choose from dozens of event parameters to create and save custom event setups.
And for those of you that love to tinker and customize, this will be an absolute treat. So if I go in here,
select car, Acura, car column 2, 2018 Acura number 36 NSX
right,
GT3,
let's go to the right
car level,
with the right
Aston
bracket.
Martin, car column, Audi, car column, Bentley, BMW, BRM, Chevrolet, car column 8, 2020 Chevrolet Corvette, Dodge, car, Ford, car column, Honda, car, Hyundai, car, Lotus, car column, Mercedes AMG, Lotus,
You know what?
car column,
Try.
Hyundai, car, Honda, car column 12, 2020 Honda number 73 LA Honda World Racing Civic, car level, 1,
Go down.
Honda discount, 0%,
That's all I have.
0/5 max level cars. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, C jump to tab, V filter, F sort, RC details, escape back, return select.
So you can use the brackets or the left and right arrow keys to move between groups. Down and up arrow will move between the cars within that group. So if I press the enter key here,
Changing car, loading, game type, circuit race. Closing bracket next group, vload/save event setup, are reset to default, escape back, return accept all.
so you can customize things here. So I go to the right.
Game type, timed race.
This is a timed race.
Game type, multi-class.
Multi-class, I don't know what that is. I think that lets you have multiple car classes. Again, I'm not well versed on the stats.
Game type, test drive.
Test drive is basically it lets you drive around for as long as you would like, and there's no time limits. You don't have to race anyone. It's just you and the track. If I go down,
Event format, race length, dimmed, short, a quick race with no fuel and tire strategy or pit stops.
so this is dimmed right now because I have it set to test, which means I can just play.
Track and conditions, track, random, select the track location for this event.
There's a bunch of tracks. The track layouts are different, as well as the lengths. What I'm going to do is choose
Track, Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, track, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, track, Eagle Rock Speedway.
this one. This is a good one to start practicing on, and if I go down,
Track layout, random, select the specific track layout for this event. Track layout, oval circuit.
this is what I'm going to choose, but you also have
Track layout, club circuit.
the club circuit. I think it has some different turns,
Track layout, club circuit reverse.
and this is the same thing but backwards. Now again, in terms of layouts, because I'm congenitally blind, I kind of lack that spatial context.
Club circuit reverse. Track layout, oval circuit.
So we'll stick with oval, which is just turning left.
Number of laps, dimmed, automatic. Select the number of laps for your event.
You can choose laps, but because I'm playing in the endless mode, there is no concept of laps.
Race timer, dimmed, 0:05 minutes, 00 seconds. Set the race timer for your event.
You can make
When
a
the
timer.
timer elapses, the race ends.
Yeah, so when the timer's done, you're done racing.
Starting time of day, noon. Select an in-game time of day for the start of the event using presets or custom.
You can set the time of day. I don't think that really matters too much. I mean, it might in terms of like the graphics.
Custom starting time, hour, dimmed, 12. Custom starting time, minute. Time progression, rolling. Specify whether time of day is fixed or rolling for the duration of the event. Note that this has no effect on race timers.
Yeah, so you can change whether the time moves or not.
Time scale, X4. Specify how fast time progresses in this event.
Right.
Weather, random. Choose the weather conditions for the start of this event. Dynamic track rubber, off. When set to on, worn rubber from tires builds up on the track surface over time, increasing grip on a dry track, but reducing grip on a wet track.
Yeah, so there's different conditions for the weather that probably impact traction and steering and a whole bunch of things. Let's just go with...
Weather, variable. Weather, clear.
We'll go with clear.
Dynamic, starting track rubber level, 50. Drive adder options. Drive adder difficulty, dimmed, 1. Drive adder designs, dimmed. Number of drive adders, dimmed, 0. Specify the number of drive adder AI opponents allowed in the race. To race alone, set this to 0. Must be set to 11 or more to be eligible for a drive adder difficulty bonus.
Which it's set to 0, which means I'm playing by myself. Now, I'm not going to look at all these because there are pages and pages, but if I go to the right with the right bracket...
Cars, car restrictions, car division, Forza Touring cars. Specify that all drivers must drive cars from a specific car division.
You can set...
Group, closing bracket next group, vload/save event setup, are reset to default, escape back,
you can
return,
set
accept all.
Different restrictions if I go to the right.
Rules and regulations, event rules presets, club rules, a good challenge with less focus on race strategy and penalties limited to track cutting. Place first, second, or third to collect bonus. Opening bracket
if I go down.
previous, ghost back markers, dimmed, simulation level.
Wait, let me
ghost,
see. Oh.
Simulation level, dimmed, cosmetic damage only, cars will show the appearance of damage, but will not affect vehicle performance. Fuel is unlimited and tire wear does not occur.
So this is what I would recommend that you start out with. I don't have damage turned on because if I did, I would fail very quickly. But you can change these and make things much harder.
Forza Race Regulations, dimmed, limited penalty, specify whether Forza Race Regulations, FRR, alerts are displayed for track cutting or collisions, and how much penalty time it assigns.
I have those turned off right now. I don't really know how those work, but you can customize those, assuming you do. Yeah, so let's press the enter key.
Accept event setup. Would you like to accept these options?
I'll press enter again.
Loading.
The sun shines brightly in a clear blue sky.
Eagle Rock Speedway, oval circuit. Return skip.
And that's...
There are multiple race lines through the Eagle Rock Oval, but stay off the high line late in the race.
Free play, test drive, start race. Return select.
Alright, so you heard the... You heard the thing tell you about the weather. That is the descriptive track, and then you heard the coach give some information on the track and things like that. Now if I go down,
event,
you can customize things here. We just saw that.
Car.
You can change your car.
Difficulty.
Change the difficulty.
Settings.
Go into the settings, which I will do right now because I want to turn some stuff on.
Settings, driving assists, driving
All
assists. Right. Suggested line, braking, ABS on. Partially fully assisted. Throttle, unassisted, assisted. Steering, fully assisted. Allow manual steering into pit, off. Use the J and L keys to navigate. Traction control, on. Confirm save,
press
save, and apply your changes.
Escape
save.
key and hit save.
Replay, test, exit, settings.
Okay, so what I've done,
select.
I've turned on the assists so that the car will drive by itself, and we'll start out with that, and you can listen to what it's doing.
Car, event, start race.
So I'll just hit start.
Loading.
Left 4 long.
There's the turn. So I'm not touching the keyboard, and you hear it's driving. It just hit the wall.
Left 4 long.
That was a turn. The beeps that you're hearing on the left and right side, those
personal best for segment turn 1.
Those
Left 4 long.
Are
personal
the
best segment plus 20 CXP.
Those are
Segment
the track
score
limits.
5.1.
The quicker the beeping is, the closer you are to the edges of the track.
Segment score 4.7.
Okay, so the computer is
lap 00 minutes, 32.809 seconds.
the computer is doing way
Left 4
better
long.
than I am. So I'll let this play for a bit, and I'll quit talking.
Segment score 5.1.
Left 4 long.
Segment score 4.7. Last lap 00 minutes, 32.822 seconds.
Left 4 long.
Segment score 5.1. Level up, 100 CP.
Left 4 long.
Segment score 4.7. Last lap 00 minutes, 32.825 seconds.
Alright. So
Pause menu, resume.
I pressed
Our driver
escape.
list, escape back, return select.
Yeah, so I pressed escape to pause. So you hear that's how driving basically works. Now, I'm going to turn off the controls and take control myself. And you'll see that I won't do nearly as well as the computer is. So let's go down.
Rewind, car, photo mode, settings.
Rewind, by the way, you can rewind in, I believe, club mode. Rewind lets you rewind your race progress if you made some mistakes, and you can go back and try again. So I'm going to go back in here.
Settings, driving assists, suggested braking, fully
So
assisted.
we'll set braking to
partially ABS on.
that.
Throttle, assisted, unassisted.
That's for the throttle.
Steering, fully assisted, partially assisted. Allow manual steering into traction control, on.
And we'll save.
Use the J and L keys to confirm save, and apply your changes. Save. Pause menu, resume.
All right.
Our driver list, escape back, return select.
And yes, if you press R.
Your position, 1, best, 00 minutes, 32.809 seconds, Slannon 9258, Ultimate VIP, PI, 693, Car Class, A, Number 73 LA Honda World Racing Civic, Driver Level, 1, Prestige Rank, none. Escape back, return select.
Now, this is the only thing I have in here, but if I was racing with people, you could navigate through here and see your race position. Again, I don't know why you have to pause the game to check that. That's kind of weird. If I press the enter key.
Slannon 9258, show gamer card. Return select, escape cancel.
And I think that brings up your profile, so I press enter.
Unknown. Gaming UI window. Gaming UI window. QE.pages.profile card page grouping. Appear offline button. View profile in Xbox app button.
And this brings up the Xbox thing.
Forza
Your
Motorsport.
position, 1,
Let's go back.
F, resume.
Press escape.
Our drive, resume.
All right, let's try driving. Now, for the gas, I believe it's W to use the gas. S is brakes. A and D is to steer left and right. The pit is P. So let's... Okay, now, that do, that means I'm turned the wrong way. And the best way to fix that, is to back up. So if you hold down the brake...
Dirty lab, off track. Press R to rewind.
And I'm trying to get back on track. Okay. So now it's hard to explain. That sound means that I've gone off the track. And again, you can go through the queue menu and you can hear the different cues that play. I'm not going to go through them because this is already quite long as it is. So let me try to do this here. So I'm going to hold down W. And I've spun out. Let's go back. So press and hold the
Press
brake.
R to rewind.
So I'm moving left. Oop. I just hit the wall.
Segment score 1.0.
Left 4 long.
Let's just brake here. move left. So I don't like playing this with the keyboard. You
Press R to
can.
rewind.
Oh, and I went off the track. Hit the wall. I got too
Segment
close
score
to the right
1.0.
side. I'm getting too close to the right side. I hit the wall.
Last lap dirty 02 minutes, 08.073 seconds. Dirty lap, inherited.
Left 4 long.
Segment score 1.0.
Left 4 long.
And my scores, compared to the computer, aren't nearly as high. Oh, I think I spun out. So I just turned to the left and right until I got back on track.
Press R to rewind.
Just went off the track. Just went off again.
Segment score 1.0. Last lap dirty 00 minutes, 51.617
one more lap.
seconds.
Left 4 long.
Now that means I need to slow down that beep, 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 beep. That means I'm going too fast and I need to use the brake by pressing S.
Dirty lap, off track. Press R to rewind. Segment score 1.0.
Okay, I'm gonna use my controller
Left 4 long.
because I don't like playing with the keyboard. I suppose you could remap the controls and that wouldn't be too bad, but oh yeah,
Press Y button to rewind.
now I'm using the controller.
Press Y button to rewind.
We'll do
Segment score
a
1.0.
couple more laps. Oop, I got turned around, so I just had to
Press Y button to
steer
rewind.
right.
Last lap dirty 01 minutes, 15.604 seconds. Dirty lap, inherited.
Left 4 long.
So if I hear the beeping on the left, I'm trying to go to the right, or if I hear it on the right, I'm trying to go left to not hit the edges.
Segment score 1.0.
Now,
Left 4 long.
let me go to the right. There's the turn. Okay. To get the higher scores on the segments, I believe you need to go faster and take the turns faster.
Press Y button to rewind.
Now, if I had cosmetic, or if I had damage turned on, I would be wrecked by now. I think I got stuck. Wait. There we go.
Segment score 1.0. Last lap dirty 01 minutes, 31.151 seconds.
Now, let me see if I can show you
Dirty
the
lap,
pit.
inherited.
So if I
Left 4 long.
hit the view button, or P, which is the view button is the left button to the left of the Xbox button on the top of the controller. That should tell it to drive me to the pit.
Press Y button to rewind.
You're turned around. So to turn yourself back around, you want to hold down the brake if you're using
Press Y button to rewind.
automatic transmission, and back up and kind of turn towards the sound of the engine. Actually, it's not working. There we go. So if I complete this lap because I hit the button to take me to the pit, I should be driven to the pit. So let's just see here.
Segment score 1.0.
Left 4 long.
And I spun out. Let's back up.
Press Y button to rewind. Segment score 1.0. Last lap dirty 01 minutes, 46.811 seconds.
If I
Dirty
press
lap,
the
inherited.
Left
Button.
4 long.
Press Y button to rewind.
wait, I may have to complete this next lap. Let me back up.
Press Y button to rewind.
As you guys can tell, I am not a very good driver. Well, why is the sound cutting out?
Press Y button to rewind.
Now I can show you too. If you press down arrow on the D-pad,
Car telemetry overlay is not narrated.
yes, this
D-pad
still,
left previous, D-pad right next, D-pad down exit.
yeah, this just bothers me because I should be able to check this, but if I go to the left or right, it's not reading. If I go down,
Press Y button to rewind.
now I'm out of it. What the hell?
Forza Motorsport.
Press
Start
R
window.
to rewind. Pause
Forza
menu,
Motorsport.
resume. Press Y button to rewind. Rewinding.
Fine, let's rewind a little bit. I think I did get stuck.
Rewind done. A button resume
So
from
hit
here.
A.
Y button rewind further. B button cancel. Press Y button to rewind.
Audacity.
R to rewind.
Forza
Pause
Audacity.
menu,
Forza
resume.
Audacity. Audacity.
Wait.
Our driver list.
Status
Escape
line
back.
recording.
Return
Disc.
select. Rewind. Resume. Press R to rewind. Press Y button to rewind.
Alright, so there we go. Okay, now I'm not touching anything.
Press Y button to rewind.
Your car slows to the pit speed limit.
Choose tires, recommended, skip, estimated lap time 00:30.670, estimated pit time 2.50 s, estimated pit time 0.00 s. Segment score 1.0. Last lap dirty 02 minutes, 12.815 seconds.
So now if I
A
go
button select.
down here,
Hard tires. Estimated pit time 2.50 s, estimated lap time 00:31.186. Medium tires. Estimated lap time 00:30.670. Soft tires. Estimated lap time 00:30. Wet tires. Skip. Estimated pit time
can hit
0.00 s. Choose fuel, recommended, 0.0 EST laps. Skip, 0.0 E. Recommended, 0.0 ES. Skip, 0.0 EST laps.
now the reason this isn't really working is because I don't have those modes turned on. That's how the
Your
pit
car
works.
stops in your pit box. With the pit stop completed, your car pulls out of the pit box.
Dirty lap, off track.
And that chirp tells me I have control. I just hit the wall, and here I am back again.
Left 4
Racing.
long.
So
Pause menu, rewind.
let's
Resume. Car, photo mode, set, exit.
Let's go back out of
To
here.
event menu, Y button. Return to the pre-race menu. Any earned credits and XP will be saved. Yes. Loading.
Now,
Free play, test, event.
let's
A button select.
do a race here. Let's say, just to conclude this,
Event info, free play, test, event setup.
we want
Game type,
event setup.
test drive. Game type, multi-class. Game type, timed race. Game type, circuit race.
So we'll set it to
Live
that.
bump, event format, race length, short, a quick race with no fuel and tire strategy or
Short.
pit stop. Track and conditions, track, Eagle Rock Speedway. Track, Grand Oak Raceway. Track, Hackney. Track, Homestead Miami.
There's a bunch of these.
Track, Mugello Circuit. Track, Nürburgring.
Why not? We'll try that.
Track layout, random, select the track layout, GP circuit. Track layout, sprint circuit. Sprint circuit. Sprint circuit.
Sure, we'll try that.
Number of laps, 3. Select number of laps, 2.
Let's go with 2 laps.
Race timer, dimmed. Starting time of day, noon. Custom starting time, custom start time progression, roll, time scale, weather, dynamic track rubber, starting track rubber, drive adder options, drive adder dip, drive adder designs. Number of drive adders, 0. Number of drive adders, 1.
Alright, let's race with 1 player. So I'll hit A.
Accept event setup. Would you like to accept these options? Okay. Loading. Loading. Loading.
It's taking a while to load. Again, my computer is not optimized.
Loading.
Oh boy.
Loading. Loading.
Are you gonna load?
A bright sun beams down, warming up the track.
Nürburgring, sprint circuit. A button skip.
I think it's showing some kind
Free
of...
play, circuit race, start race. Y button driver list, A button select. Event, car.
Now, I thought it would tell you the track length. Let me go into event, because I think it tells you here.
Event. Event info, free play, circuit race, time of day 12 p.m., weather clear, race length 2 laps, car division Forza Touring cars, car class any, track environment, Nürburgring, track layout, sprint circuit, track length, 2.25 miles. Y button driver list. Driver list. Event info, free play, event setup.
Alright, let's
Y
go back
button
with
driver,
B.
event. Car, start race. Loading.
Right hairpin into left one long.
Whoa! And the computer's left me behind.
Press Y button to rewind.
Now, if I want to check my current position... Oh, let me slow down.
Press Y button to rewind.
Oh boy. If I want to check,
Pause menu, resume.
we hit Y.
1, best, 00 minutes, 00.000 seconds, HOD 2033, Ultimate VIP, PI, 707.
That's
car
not me.
class, S, number 73 LA Honda World Racing's, your position, 2, best, resume.
So,
Y button driver list,
I'm not
B button back, A
in
button
first
select.
place. But again, why I have to pause the game to find that out is beyond me. Also, I think it uses player names for the computer. I'm not really sure why.
Press Y button to rewind.
try to do this here. I'm gonna lose, but that's okay. Whoa, slow down.
Left hairpin long into right 1.
Press Y button to rewind. Segment score 1.0. Level up, 100 CP.
Slow down, son. Oh! I think I spun out.
Press Y button to rewind. Segment score 1.0.
Right hairpin long.
Okay.
Press Y button to rewind.
Left 1 into right 1 long.
I am not doing well. I think I spun out. Back up.
Left 1 into right 1 long.
Now you can hit the view button, or probably P, to put yourself back on the track.
Segment score 1.0. Press Y button to rewind.
See, I was moving away from the right edge, so I don't get why I went off.
Segment score 1.0.
Right 6.
Press Y button to rewind.
Left 1 into right 1.
Segment score 1.0.
Right hairpin long.
Segment score 1.0.
Sounds like I'm driving over a bunch of crap and scraping off things. It's probably not good.
Segment score 1.0.
And this, my friends, is why blind people should not drive.
Last lap dirty 04 minutes, 45.320 seconds.
Right hairpin into left 1 long. One
Whoa.
more lap.
Yeah, sounds like I'm breaking a lot of stuff. I was going the wrong way for a second there.
Left hairpin long into right 1.
Segment score 1.0.
Ah!
Segment score 1.0.
Right hairpin long. Left 1 into right 1 long.
Wait, so why do I have to go to the right? Oh, jeez.
Segment score 1.0. Segment score 1.0.
Yeah, there's my opponent. I was way behind.
Right 6.
I think we're done.
Left 1 into right 1.
Segment score 1.0.
Right
doing-
hairpin long.
Whoa.
Segment score 1.0. Segment score 1.0. Last lap 30:03 minutes, 45.585 seconds. Level up, 300 CP. Event results, weather, clear sky, track temperature, 62 degrees Fahrenheit, Nürburgring, sprint circuit, track length, 2.25 miles, laps, 2 drivers in event. Y button driver list, A button continue.
And I'll hit A. It should.
Race rewards, place, second, driver level, 1, driver experience points, 6,000 out of 10,000, credits earned, 7,050, new credit total 736,400, car level 4, car experience points, plus 5,241. A button continue. Reward unlocked, reach car level 2, rim size, unlocked for use on the Honda number 73 Civic, next. Reach car level 2, tire width, unlocked for use on the Honda number 73 Civic. A button select. Reach car level 3, tire compound, unlocked for use on the Honda number 73 Civic. Race rewards.
Alright.
Plus 3,500, race finish.
Hit A.
Free play, circuit race. Restart race. View replay. Continue, free play, circuit race, time of day 4 p.m., weather thin haze, race length 2 laps, car division Forza Touring cars, car class any, track environment, Silverstone racing circuit, track layout, international circuit, track length, 1.85 miles. X button skip track, A button select.
Now, when you complete a race, it chooses another one for you that's random. So if you want to race that, you hit continue.
Restart race.
You can restart
A
the
button
race.
select. View replay.
You can view the replay.
Save replay. Exit.
Now the replay is not accessible, so if I go in here,
Save view replay. Loading. Pause slash play. View button hide UI. Left trigger rewind. Right trigger advance. Y button pause replay. B button exit. A button select.
You hear me driving very badly. Alright, we're just gonna press escape. Yeah,
Free play. Restart
not
race.
very useful.
Exit. Save. Exit.
You can save it.
Loading.
I'm not gonna save it. Anyway.
Free play. Quick event setup. Pick. Loading. Home. Slannon 9258. Credits 736,004.
Alright.
Setting. Exit to desktop. Quitting.
Audacity. Track.
And
Status line recording.
yeah, so there's my demo of racing. As you can tell, I'm not very good at it. I might get better in the future. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it for part 2. Now, in part 3, if I can get someone to help me, we'll see if we can race in multiplayer. But the experience will be pretty much the same. I'll just be trying to demonstrate how the interface works and things like that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, things like that, please do let me know. But that's going to be it for me. So you guys take care.